ngayon ang ating winning coach, Coach Luigi, and our best player of the game, Alain Maliksi. Congratulations, gentlemen. Coach Luigi, yung tatlong pagkatalo ninyo, you lost by an average of 3.6 points, and today you were a runaway winner. What do you give credit?
Yeah, Coach Nenad prepared the team well. With the three games we've had three practices coming in. No? So, guys out of rhythm a bit. Wala si Brandon Bates for a while. Wala si Raymond. Sinu was in the national team. Those three games were pretty close. We were even in the lead in the fourth. But today it was a collective effort, and we take care of each other. That's the Meralco way. And we really had confidence in our guys. We know that we're better than that. There's a lot of maturity all around by this guy here and one of our leaders, him, New, Cliff, Bong, Raymond. So, good that maybe also we caught Ginebra a little bit in an off night. You know what I mean? No Scotty there. Iba rin talaga when Scotty's there.
Coach, looking at your game today, we saw a lot of improvements. During first improvement that we saw was third overs. Last game, you were 25. Today, you only had 6. And then in the second one, between the fast break points, you limited Meralco. Barangay Ginebra to just 3 while you had 29. What does it mean to you to have your team immediately apply adjustments and heed to your call to improve to come out with a bounce back game today?
It's good. We have such a rivalry with Ginebra that this was kind of like a must-win before a 2-week break. Again, I credit our active consultant, Coach Nenad. He's been helping us even last conference and the conference before. So, we're continuing to do the good from Coach Norman Black. Again, solid all around, everybody. Different team. Ginebra's not a pressure team. They're a type of team where they move the ball around. They get a lot of assists. They average about 24, 25 assists. I think today they had 11. So, I think we did a good job defensively. We were more sound in defense, and I think we were able to run. We haven't had the running game, and we do have that. So we'll take this win before our 2-week break.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Luigi. Now moving on to Alain. Looking at the third quarter, napakalaking explosion yung nangyari. 11 points during the third quarter. Coming from your last game where you shot 0 out of 7 from the arc, ano yung gusto mong mapatunayan sa laro nito?
Patuloy ka kanina sabi ko, I work hard and I prepared myself talaga every game, every day in practice. So eventually, there's an off night and sometimes maganda yung game mo. So just continue to enjoy the game and play the game the right way. Today we executed well our offense and our defense. We take care of the ball. So yun, maganda yung naging resulta.
Alain, pagkatapos itong laro, Meralco now stands at 2-3. How good does it feel na yung turnaround game that you also came with the one of being able to blemish the record of undefeated Ginebra?
For me, our focus is to win each game, lalo na 3 losses na kami. So talagang our backs against the wall, so it's a must win every game sa amin. So yun lang, we try to keep improving every day in practice so it will translate in upcoming games namin.
Thank you, Alain. Now we would like to open the floor to our friends from the media.
Coach, you beat Ginebra to the first loss. Also, this win, mag-break kayo. Tapos, kanong maganda na sa inyo na magandang break nyo once you go back, confidence nyo.
Alam mo, we needed to give these guys a break. They've been playing very long. We've had multiple conferences where we've been there. Tapos yung Doha tournament, yung ESL, are out of town. So we needed to give them that, right? And then obviously may pakisama rin tayo in terms of the scheduling. Na move kami. We really had to give them that. So three days ang practice namin before that first game. But now at least we have 2 weeks, so we can improve them. We know that our guys. In fairness to them, some of them aren't in shape yet because we had to give them that break. But like this guy here, Alain, like he said, he has an off night, but Alain's been solid for us. Like, look at the games before. He's our highest scorer. He leads by example. I think mga to nag-uusap. The team had a meeting and they called each other out, and that's what we're about. We're about helping each other, caring for each other. That's the Meralco way. And I'm sure Elaine will agree with me. Natutuwa rin siya. Almazan, Hodge, Bong, Kyle, yung mga veterano, they stepped up today. So it's just not him.
Coach, you mentioned na maybe you want Ginebra sa mga siguro occasion, but we're surprised at this outcome.
Yeah, I mean, we've had those instances where we've got Ginebra flat-footed. I've had games with them where we catch them leading by 20, but they normally catch up, diba? They normally catch up, and they use unconventional lineups. They go small lineup, they zone, they full court press, but this time may kulang rin sila in all fairness. Iba yung Scotty. Scotty really changes that. So, we took advantage of those opportunities sa harap namin, wala yung Scotty, and we did that. But make no mistake, I know that we played well. It's a bit of both. We played well, and I think also we caught them a little bit off. So, siguro both of those.
Ali, can you just tell me your morale after your last loss with, of course, with the team, sa higher shooting and all, and just right after the game, can you tell me how your morale was like, and can you tell me what was on your mind about the past game about the Ginebra?
It's all about my mindset lang naman eh. So every day I go to practice, I always do my work. So I work out, I shoot the ball, parang nag-skill training ako on myself, extra practice, yun, ano. So sabi ko nga, eventually all your hard work will pay off. So sometimes you off night, sometimes maganda yung laro ko. So it's just keep enjoying it, keep trying, and parang hayaan mo lang dumating yung game sa akin. So katulad ngayon, naka-execute kami ng maganda, nasa-set up ako ng mga teammates ko, and I give credit to all of my teammates kasi maganda execution namin, and lahat on point sa execution in terms of screening, in terms of execution ng mga plays, and especially yung defense namin today talagang solid din. So I give credit to all of my teammates.
So when you made it a point to clarify that he's one of the veterans of the team, and at the same time he's been one of the high scorers for Meralco. Can you tell me just how big it is for you guys to have someone like him keeps on trying to be consistent every game when it comes to the offensive load for the goals?
What I'm proud of Elaine, and I'm sure everybody sa team says, he's a true professional. I mean, I see him, he has a way where he does, and he comes in before practice and after practice, and he does the extra work. And he's very methodical in what he does. So, we have a practice for 2 hours, we have weights. He's there one and a half hours after doing his work, and you can see why he's consistent. Takes care of his body. Before we come back to training, he's coming back shooting lights out. So he's valuable to the team, and he's a good example to the younger guys. I think this is great for us that we won this game because our record is very deceiving. We're 1-3, but we're playing good teams also. You look at Northport, they've got some good players in. They're feeling good about themselves. We had those turnovers in the third. You look at NLEX, may Bolic, right? So may mga piyesa ngayon yung mga teams, and we're not at our best. We know that because we haven't been practicing, but proud of this guy. I'm sure he's also proud of the other guys because he was cheering some of his other teammates, and he knows what I'm talking about.
Did you have a specific scheme on Jamie?
On
Jamie Malonzo na medyo off-night siya.
Jamie does a lot of damage with his catch and shoot, and he's been reading the ball. So he's been a revelation for them. I think it's like Elaine, he's bound to have sometimes a little bit of an off night. I think when we went up, you can say they kind of were figuring out our defense. So, but Jamie's Jamie. I mean, you can see he's also a character all around. He'll get back. I'm sure it's just one of those nights. And when Scotty comes back, they're gonna be back in a powerhouse. They're actually 2-1, so they're still there. But I'm sure Malonzo's gonna come back even stronger.
Alright, and that sums up our post-game press conference. Thank you and congratulations
Thanks,
once again, gentlemen.
Thank you guys. Salamat guys.